Okay, we are back with another live performance from BABYMETAL. This is for the song From Dusk Till Dawn. This song was suggested by multiple people in the comments section, so shout out to these people. This performance is from 2021, so one of their more recent performances. It seems like BABYMETAL always has an extremely high standard for all of their live performances, so I'm definitely excited for this. Before we get started, if you guys could like and subscribe, that would help out tremendously. Also, feel free to comment down below any other bands, artists, or live performances that you'd like to see, and let's dive into it. This sounds like a Call of Duty loading screen. Oh yeah. That synth layered over the rhythm. So good. Okay, so I think we're going into the chorus here. This is very unique. Really nice electronic beats, really nice melodies on everything so far. The guitar, the synth, the other sounds in the tracks. And she's singing very light and soft in this. And then the second half of that verse, you had just the bass and drums come in. So you had a nice electronic build at the beginning. The rhythm of the guitar and drums comes in with that nice synth layered over it. Cuts back down to that electronic beat, and she's singing real light in a way I haven't heard before. I'm wondering if she has some sort of live effect on her voice. It almost sounds like a very subtle vocoder happening, or they have some harmonies layered in with the backing tracks. They're just way down in the mix overall. But yeah, I'm loving everything about this so far. Really nice drum fill. She's just belting. Okay, we got bass and drums at the beginning of the verse here. Oh, okay. Some clean guitars. Oh yeah. Some dubstep. Extended pre-chorus. Oh, what the hell? Okay, this is amazing. I did not see any of that coming because they switched up the way they did the verse, where they started off with drums and bass and the electronic beat. And then the second half, they cut it down to where the drums and bass cut out, and then you had some nice clean guitars going over with the beat. And then there was a transition into that dubstep section. And then there was like an extended pre-chorus. And now there's a key change, but she didn't come in singing at the beginning of it. But I think it's the same rhythm and the same thing that's being played during the chorus. That all just threw me for a loop. I did not see any of that coming. I'm sorry, I really want to run all of that back one more time because I just found that fascinating. Yeah, so this was like the second half of the first verse. And then there's some risers in the back. But then it cuts down. Have some spoken word stuff. Really nice clean guitars. Okay, no, this is your pre-chorus section. That's a little extended. And then key change, literally out of nowhere. There we go. Those guitars are so nice. Their stage was awesome. And that song was really good and extremely unpredictable. I didn't see any of how that song was going to go after the first chorus. Because when that second chorus came back in on the key change, she waited for the first measure and then came in and sang on the second measure, and then left the third measure open and then sang on the fourth measure. So I think she sang half of the lines in there, but it's still a repeated chorus. It's just got a key change and she's singing on different measures in the chorus. And then it fades out with that super nice guitar, that super clean guitar, that electronic beat just fades out a little bit. And the really interesting thing about this is more of a chill song for them technically. They're not doing any crazy dancing. They're doing very basic choreography. The instrumentations aren't just ripping the whole time. They had some really nice groovy chunky sections in there. But this is kind of like a chill song for all of them collectively. Because even Sue being the only one singing this song, those verses, she's singing super light up into her falsetto, blends into her head voice a bit for the pre-chorus. And then during the chorus, those are some bigger notes for sure, but it's not super wordy. She's just holding out some notes and then she gets a little bit of a break, and it didn't seem uncomfortable for her at all. So it's fascinating because some of their other songs are still very melodic. This was also very melodic, but in a much different structure from how they normally do things, and was still really good. And it wasn't necessarily laid back. It was just they opened up the pace of the song a little bit. And I really enjoyed that. Also, shout out to whoever created the electronic beats and did the production on this song, because everything was interweaved perfectly. And there was zero predictability that happened with that song. Like the first half of the song was a fairly basic structure. You know, intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus. After that, good luck trying to figure out what they're going to do next, because that definitely threw me for a loop. But in the best way, because it kept doing things that were really good that I wasn't expecting. This is top tier songwriting right here. Shout out to BABYMETAL. Shout out to their team. Shout out to the writers and producers for this. That was awesome. And also shout out to the people that suggested this one in the comments. That was top notch for sure. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you could like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Also go check out some of the covers that I've done on my channel. And I will see you in the next one.